Many people today share a common wish. They want to age in a healthy way. They hope to stay full of energy and life. We are learning more about how our daily choices affect this. Good nutrition is a very important choice we make. Scientists are now looking closely at vitamins. They are studying if vitamins can help slow down aging. This research is exciting and offers much hope. It may help us find new ways to live longer, healthier lives. We all want to enjoy our later years with vitality. Aging is a complex journey for our bodies. It is not just about wrinkles or gray hair. These are only the outward signs we can see. True aging happens deep inside our cells. It affects how our bodies work over time. Scientists are working hard to understand this process. They want to learn exactly how our cells change. This knowledge can help us find ways to age better. Perhaps we can influence these cellular changes positively. The goal is to support health throughout our entire lifespan. Certain vitamins are now under the scientific spotlight. These are common vitamins often found in supplements. It is important to say they are not magic pills. No single vitamin can stop aging completely. However, new research is showing some interesting links. These studies suggest vitamins might offer some benefits. They could help our bodies at a very basic, cellular level. This means they might influence how quickly we age. This is a promising field of ongoing investigation. We are keen to understand their full potential. This essay will explore what recent science tells us. We will look at studies on common vitamins. These include omega-3 fatty acids and vitamin D. We will discuss how they might affect biological markers of aging. These markers can tell us about our cellular health. We will also look at the benefits of combining supplements. Adding healthy habits like exercise can make a difference. Finally, we will talk about the importance of a balanced view. Supplements should be used with care and alongside a good diet. Let us delve into these interesting findings together. Section 2. Vitamins and cellular clocks, omega-3, vitamin D, and biological markers. Let's first talk about omega-3 fatty acids. A significant study called the DOE Health Trial gave us insights. It found that taking omega-3 supplements daily showed positive effects. The dose was 1 gram per day for the participants. This supplementation appeared to slow down DNA methylation clocks. These clocks, like PhenoAge and GrimAge2, measure biological aging. This finding suggests a small but protective effect. It is like slowing down the aging process by a few months. The study also noted other benefits for those taking omega-3. They had fewer infections and experienced fewer falls. You might wonder, what is DNA methylation? Think of it like tiny chemical tags on our DNA. Our DNA holds the instructions for our bodies. These tags can change as we get older. Scientists can look at these tags to understand aging. They act as a kind of biological clock for our cells. Changes in these tags can show how fast our bodies are aging. Omega-3 fatty acids seem to have a good influence. They appear to help keep these DNA tags healthier. This, in turn, might mean a slower rate of cellular aging. Now, let's turn to vitamin D. A very new study was published just yesterday on May 22, 2025. This research suggests that higher vitamin D intake might help slow aging. It proposes that vitamin D could do this by affecting our telomeres. Telomeres are like protective caps at the ends of our chromosomes. Our chromosomes carry our genetic information, our DNA. These caps protect the DNA from damage. As we age, telomeres naturally get shorter. Shorter telomeres are a known sign of aging. Vitamin D might help keep them longer for longer. However, it is very important to be careful with this news. The findings about vitamin D and telomeres are very new. They are what we call preliminary results. This means much more research is needed to be sure. We need more studies to confirm these effects. Also, many people already get enough vitamin D. They get it from the foods they eat and from sunlight. So, it is probably not wise to rush out and buy lots of vitamin D. Taking high doses without medical advice is not recommended. It is always best to talk to your doctor first. Section 3. The power of combination, multivitamins, exercise, and enhanced benefits. Multivitamins have also been studied for their effects on aging. The Cocoa Supplement and Multivitamin Outcomes Study, or COSMOS, was revealing. This large study involved over 5,000 older adults. The results suggested that taking a daily multivitamin could be beneficial. Specifically, it seemed to slow down memory loss. This effect was quite noticeable in the participants. It was effectively like reducing cognitive aging by up to 2 years. This is a very important finding for brain health. It suggests a simple way to help keep our minds sharp as we grow older. Maintaining cognitive function is key to a good quality of life. The DO Health trial also showed the power of working together. It looked at combinations of interventions. Omega-3, when combined with vitamin D and exercise, showed more benefits. In that particular study, vitamin D or exercise alone did not significantly change DNM clocks. However, when they were added to omega-3, the positive effects were stronger. This was especially true for the pheno-age clock. This tells us something very important for healthy aging. A multifaceted approach, doing several healthy things together, can be more powerful. It suggests that synergy between different habits is key. Let's look at more combined benefits from the DO Health trial. The mix of omega-3, vitamin D, and a simple home exercise program was studied. This combination helped to reduce pre-frailty by 39%. Pre-frailty is an early stage of becoming weak and less resilient. Even more impressively, this 3-part intervention was linked to health. It lowered the risk of developing invasive cancer by a remarkable 61%. These are very positive and encouraging findings. They clearly show how these interventions can work together. They support each other for much better overall health outcomes. Another important study is the Physicians' Health Study 2. This research focused on men aged 50 and older. It looked at the long-term effects of taking a daily multivitamin. The results showed an 8% lower risk of getting cancer overall. This was compared to those who took a placebo or dummy pill. While 8% might seem modest, it is still significant. It provides another piece of evidence for multivitamins. They might offer some level of protection against cancer as we age. This adds to the growing picture of how supplements can support health. Section 4. A balanced approach, supplements as complements, not cure-alls. It is always important to listen to expert advice. This is especially true with new research findings. For example, the very recent news about vitamin D and telomeres. Experts advise us not to jump to conclusions too quickly. One study, especially a preliminary one, gives us clues. It does not provide all the final answers. Science builds up knowledge slowly, piece by piece. So, it is wise to be patient and wait for more evidence. We should not make big changes to our supplement habits based on one report. A cautious approach is always sensible in matters of health. From my own research and perspective, multivitamins can play a role. I often describe them as a potential safety net. They can be particularly useful for certain groups of people. Older adults, for instance, might not always get all the nutrients they need. This can happen due to a smaller appetite as they age, or their bodies might not absorb nutrients as well as before. Sometimes, dietary restrictions also limit nutrient intake. In these cases, a multivitamin can help fill small nutritional gaps. It ensures they get a range of essential micronutrients. However, it is crucial to remember what supplements are for. They are meant to a healthy diet, not replace it. A foundation of good nutrition is the most important thing. A diet rich in plant-based foods is key for good health. This means eating plenty of fruits and colorful vegetables. It also includes whole grains, legumes, and plant-based proteins. This type of eating pattern supports a healthy gut. A healthy gut is closely linked to a healthy brain. This connection is vital for our overall well-being as we age. In conclusion, vitamins are showing exciting promise. They may help influence some aspects of the aging process. Research suggests benefits for cellular health and cognitive function. However, vitamins are just one part of a much larger picture. They are not a standalone solution or a magic bullet against aging. The best strategy for aging well is a holistic one. This approach combines a nutritious diet with regular physical activity. Sensible supplementation can be part of this, if needed. It should always be guided by your doctor's advice. Future research, like new trials on multivitamins, will continue to teach us more. We are always learning and refining our understanding of healthy aging.